Hello and welcome back to the freaking channel. Bringing the weird energy here right away, honestly, because I'm feeling a bit weird. I just got back from Lisbon. Incredible trip, incredible country, Portugal. I don't know why I'm saying it like that, but again, I'm feeling weird because my brain is actively cooking. I have a fever, I'm sick, I'm jet lagged, but we have a fall shop update that's coming up literally at the end of this week. It's Monday and the Friday is when the shop update is happening. And as true to Peppercut Studio nature, we have a few hiccups. Just a few. My washi tapes were in Anchorage, Arkansas when they got shipped over from overseas and they got stuck at the dock. For one, because of the hurricane and all this like shipping issues. And then two, the dock workers are striking. And so somehow my package is now stranded, not in Arkansas anymore, but in LA. And they may not be able to get off the dock without me coming to go get them. So I'm going to see. By tonight, I'm supposed to know if I have to go get them at the dock in LA. I live in San Francisco, by the way. In order to get these washi tapes that I need to sell on Friday, and I need to make promotional stuff for before Friday, so I might be flying to LA tomorrow to go grab my washi tapes, which for one, as you can imagine, very expensive because would literally have to buy the ticket like right now. And two, a huge waste of my time as I'm in the crunch time of like, if you've ever done a shop update before, you know the week before it's like always very crunchy. And this is just something, okay? And then number two, my manufacturer for my sticker sheets had like an issue at their factory to no fault of their own. But what was their fault was that they did not let me know in a timely manner, so that now my package is not going to be coming to me for like another month. You know, that's like so okay if I wasn't doing this shop update. So now my printers are going and I have to hand print and cut all of my stickers. Well, not by hand, but by stupid Cricut machine. And again, if you see my videos ever before, you know I hate these motherfucking Cricut machines, okay? They're so annoying. I just got an update that they did a software update, and we all know if you're a Cricut user, we all know that means that it's not gonna cut right. They always release an update, it cuts wrong for like 4 days, and then it starts cutting okay again. And let me show you the size of the stack I need to cut. This is the stack that has already printed. We have, I think we have another 400 printing right now. And so this plus 400 more stickers, not stickers, but just pages of stickers to cut out in order to be prepared for this launch. And I know, I'm so sorry I'm complaining so much at the beginning of this video already, but it's just, this is how my videos work, okay? It's real time, it's real life. And yeah, so I am in kind of like a delirious state right now where a lot of not so great things are happening, but I'm flowing, okay? We're just going with what's given to us right now. We're just going with what's given at the moment. So I want to spend today cutting as many of these stickers as I possibly can, but I also want to make freebies for this launch. And so I need to draw those freebies, which is a fun thing to do. So I'm excited to do that with you guys now while I'm also cutting. All of that to say, let's just get started drawing so that I don't think about anything. And I'm just gonna try to find a flow state that numbs out my brain. Okay. Okay, we have one done. This is gonna be a freebie. And these guys are still printing out down here. Here are my apothecary sticker sheets, which I think are super duper cute. Like, I went a little too ham on some of the detailing as I normally do. I regret when I'm drawing it because stickers don't need to be that detailed. But when they come out like this, then I have no regrets. And this one actually comes in a set. And these are the other stickers for that set. Look how cute! I'm kind of having a moment with these mini sprouts. I love them so much, and I love how they pair with my main big boys. Now that I'm done with one, we're gonna do number 2. And I actually did this one pretty fast. It only took me 30 minutes, so I'm hoping number 2 also only takes 30 minutes. We hope. Okay, and here is the finished mini sheet, which will also be a freebie. So the deal with the mini sheet is that there will be 2 mini sheets instead of like a bunch of like the little individual stickers that I usually give for freebies. As a reminder, here's the other one. So in the past, what I used to do, I would have these little die cut sticker freebies, and I'd make like 3 or 4 of them. And then I'd also make a little mini sheet, but these mini sheets, you could only get them if you spent a certain amount of money, or if you were like the first 50 people to order from a shop update. I like giving a little bonus to those who buy quickly from my shop because I like creating a sense of urgency, and also the people who tend to like pay that much attention to my shop are like the diehards, like, you know, they're my day ones. And so I want to like give like an extra gift for appreciation. But I no longer want to like determine how many like these guys you get based on how much you spend. So what I would used to do is like if you spend $10, you get like 2, you spend like 25, you get like 3, and so on, right? But that's like not really a philosophy I believe in my everyday life. It was just like something I adopted from other shops that I observed, and I never really thought twice whether or not it like aligned with my own personal philosophies, because it's not the dollar amount that I appreciate. Of course, when I see like a huge order, it's like very rewarding, but to me, I don't think people who can't buy as much should get punished in terms of freebies, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't think you should get less freebies just because you don't have as much money to spend at my shop. It's not the amount of money that I appreciate, it's the fact that you bought anything at all, that you paid attention to my art, that you liked it enough to spend your hard-earned cash on it. So I don't want to really differentiate between tiers like that anymore, at least like not so strictly. Like this, I think, is a nice freebie because it's like a whole ass sheet of stickers. Like I could probably sell this for like $2 to $3, and I'm pretty sure people would, well, not $3, maybe like $2.50, and people would still buy it. And you get quite a few stickers on it. I just want everyone, instead of just receiving like this stupid shit, I want everyone to get one of these now. So as a standard freebie, everyone gets one of these. For this launch, it's gonna be the most recent sticker sheet that I just finished. It's gonna be the sprouts with the pumpkins. And then the specialty one, the one where you can only get if you're the first 100 people, or if you spend over $50, is the cat sheet. So we're still keeping that $50 cap, but those who like can't spend as much money, they can still have the opportunity to get that sheet if they are in the first 100 orders, which that's like a lot of orders. Like I don't get 100 orders instantly. So again, it still rewards the people who pay the most amount of attention, I think. I think that's how I want it. So getting more generous with the freebies to everybody who orders, but still keeping my little like specialty limited edition mini sheet, which I like doing. But yeah, sorry if none of that made any sense or that wasn't really said coherently. Again, my brain is like really, really mushy, and this whole like dock situation is getting worse and worse. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna start cutting stickers now since my sheets are all finished. And then we will buy a flight to LA tomorrow and figure out my package situation. Yeah, that'll be what we do. It's the next morning. My cup this morning, or I would say my mug, as you guys know, I have a lovely mug collection, is this giant baby Groot mug. I'm not really a huge fan of Marvel anymore, but of course, as everyone was in like the early 2010s, I was like so into Marvel. And I'm also like a genuine nerd. I read comic books and stuff, but I don't love where the movies are going at the moment. They just feel very like commercialized. There's like not a lot of heart or artistry in it. It's literally just made to make money, which I hate. What a weird tangent to go off on so early in the morning. But it's the next day. Yesterday we did a bunch of cutting. Today we will still do a bunch of cutting, but we will also create some promotional material for these freebies because they're so freaking cute. So I'm just gonna quickly cut these guys out and then take a picture of them, make a post, and throw it online so that everyone knows that these are the freebies that are available should you purchase from this fall shop update. And what else are we doing today? I bought my flight down to LA for tomorrow. So I'm gonna fly down at 6 in the morning and then I'm gonna fly back up at 10. And that should give me enough time to grab all my stuff, throw it in my luggage, and then fly back up and not feel like I wasted the entire day. So I'll get back to San Francisco, hopefully around lunchtime, and then get back to cutting and crunch time. I can't wait for the day when a shop update does not mean using my Cricuts. Like that would be so lovely, but that's just not in the cards for me this time. Even though I found a very lovely manufacturer, sometimes things just don't work out. I already prepped all of these boxes beforehand because these are what I'm going to use to ship out my washi tape and also notepads in the future. I wasn't able to get them done for this launch, but it will come out for the holiday launch, which will be in like a month and a half. So if you're fiending, it's coming. A lot of people ask like why I'm using these instead of like the pouches that people use. And it's because most of the items I ship are paper and I just don't want them to get curved or damaged. I always want there to be some kind of like hard surface. So I just decided like this is the best way to go if I want to protect all my paper goods and also have things that are a little bit more like bulky. This is the solution. It does mean that shipping is going to be a little bit more expensive if you have washi tape in your order, but that's kind of just like unavoidable. I'm trying to eat as much of the cost that it takes to ship this as possible. My customers still do pay, of course, for the label to ship it, but also some handling fees, but I try to take some of it so that it's not like an outrageous amount of money in order to get some washi tape from me. But yeah, that is the plan so far. I can't believe how much cutting I have to do. This was not supposed to be like this. past lunch. I think it's like 12:30. Oh, it's 1. Okay, so it's 1. We're only halfway through today's pile, which is good. We're on track, especially since one of my crickets is down. This one just doesn't cut properly anymore. It's not like a calibration issue. It is like 1000% the machine just doesn't want to cut clean lines anymore. It's not even like miscutting. It's just the lines are no longer clean. They're like fuzzy and they're not ripping off properly. So that's super annoying. So I'm down to these 2 crickets. And so my productivity is down, which is okay because we are still getting through the pile at the rate that I was kind of aiming for. That being said, look at the other piles we have for the rest of the week. Look at this. Like, these are pretty meaty piles, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm getting like more and more motivated by just like looking at this pile down here, just like getting a little bit smaller. So that's what's keeping me going right now. Anyways, just back to cutting. Since I really can't do anything else while I'm cutting, I'm kind of just like organizing my room and preparing for future cons, just doing random stuff. I even folded my laundry actually. All right, we've made a significant dent, and also it's the same day. I just like changed out of what I was wearing because it got so hot in this room. So either this room is like super freezing, or it's like today where it's like 90 degrees outside, which is very, very weird for the area of San Francisco I'm in. And because I have like this giant window door fire escape thing, it's just like so easily affected by the weather. So I had to do an entire wardrobe change today. I started in sweats and a sweater, and now I'm in like little shorts and a big old t-shirt for comfort. Feeling really good about the progress, and I've cleaned most of this room. I did all the little chores I need to do. Now I'm just basically gonna start planning out some ideas for the holiday launch, which is gonna happen like a month after this one. So it's gonna happen pretty fast, back to back. And because of that, we need to start planning now, even though I'm doing my fall update stuff. And also, it's like something that's fun. Like, I love ideating, so it'll just be kind of like a reward or something to uplift me while I'm doing all this boring stuff. And then tomorrow, while I'm on the plane, I'm going to work on creating the listings and also creating like a banner for the landing page to announce that we have a fall update. Okay, sorry, I have the crickets going and it's so loud, but it's the next day. I took a shower, as you can see, I have my little roller in. And here is my winter holiday plan. So I'm thinking 5 sheets, 2 sets, a calendar. The calendar will be quite the venture. More washi tapes and bookmarks. I personally really love bookmarks, and I know they're not as popular as the other items, but like I want bookmarks, so I'm gonna make bookmarks. And these are the themes. I just thought I'd show you, why not? We're gonna do some ginger cookie situation with the sprouts, a winter cabin, knitting and sweaters. I don't know why, but I think soup theme would be really cute, and hot chocolate. I'm also gonna be making gift labels, so that's where all the Christmassy stuff will be. And also these themes, of course, will be, the November theme will be my apothecary sticker sheet that's coming out with this fall drop, and then this one will be coming out with a winter drop. But yeah, that is the plan. And I'm gonna be cutting stickers for another hour, and then I have to head over to the airport and fly down to SoCal and pick up my goddamn washi tape. Quando o piano já não quer mais tocar e as teclas pretas não saem do lugar. Quando o corno inglês got the goods. It's like I'm smuggling washi tape. This is like so funny to me. I like literally look like I smuggled washi tape. I left this one in the box because I want to do like an unboxing video. So I just took every one of these guys out of the box because they needed to come home with me. But this one was small enough where I could take it home and then do a quick little unboxing to reveal my washi tape. But of course the washi tape will be like revealed before that. It's gonna be like more like promotional material because I have to take pictures of the washi tape today and then upload them and then do like a preview because the shop launch is tomorrow and people need to know what these washi tape look like before the actual launch. Ideally, I would have done this at the beginning of the week, but you know, the shipping issues, they were supposed to arrive a while ago. But it's okay, it's okay. The nightmare's over. We're just gonna do that. We're gonna create a banner for the fall update. We're gonna create a preview post for the fall update. We're gonna film the unboxing, even though, you know what? We don't need to film the unboxing. We can do that tomorrow because that's not urgent to the fall update. Now that I'm thinking things out loud, we need to create listings and then I need to figure out the freaking situation with the shipping profiles with Shopify because Shopify has this very interesting issue. Even though I love them for like everything else and they are like the e-commerce platform, they have an issue with shipping profiles where the shipping profiles, like if I made a shipping profile for how I want my stickers shipped because they ship in a flat envelope, and I want a different profile for this, for shipping these because they ship in a box, obviously they need different shipping amounts. But instead of the more expensive one overriding the less expensive one when they're ordered together, instead Shopify does this thing where they're added together. So if it costs $5 to ship this and it costs $4 to ship the stickers, people would pay $9. That doesn't make any sense. And the reason why Shopify says that they do this is so that people, like vendors before, were complaining that they were miscalculating shipping and so they would have to pay out of pocket. But like, I don't think this is a solution. I feel like this is more of an issue for everyone else. So Shopify still has to fix that issue. I am gonna email them and let them know my complaint, just so that they know that we're thinking about it. There's a bunch of forums that talk about it too. But yeah, I need to figure that out so that my customers aren't paying double. And I haven't been able to do that before because I need to be able to weigh these, and I have a scale coming in today so I can weigh my individual washi tapes and figure out how much it costs to ship an ordered washi tape. Yeah, there's a lot to think about when it comes to that. What's great about Shopify is that there are like plugins, and I know that there's a plugin that gives you more flexibility for the shipping profiles. So maybe I'll try that out. It is like $80 a month, but in the grand scheme of things, I will make that money back very quickly because if I can fix the shipping profile issues, I can fix the international shipping issue. So a big reason why I don't sell any like big prints or like these guys to international countries, to countries outside of the US, is because I want to keep the shipping price of the sticker sheets really low for international, so I allow untracked shipping, but that's its own shipping profile. So if I were to make separate shipping profiles for prints and washi tape, it would mess everything up for everyone else. That's why I haven't been able to ship internationally prints or washi tape yet. But hopefully if I fix this issue, I will be able to. If none of this made any sense, I'm so sorry. It's like a very technical thing within Shopify, but a lot of like small business owners like do struggle with this like weird shipping profile issue. Anyway, we're gonna unbox these. We're going to take pictures of them, create promotional material for the preview today, and then also the thumbnail pictures and the banner. And then we have to cut stickers. Look at this pile, Deuces. This is a pile, but there's also like a mini pile over there that I didn't finish yesterday before I flew out. Lot to do. Not to totally toot my own horn, but look how cute this washi tape is. I got a little worried looking at them in the wrapping because like they overlap And of course they're a little translucent, so it doesn't like super represent what it looks like on paper. But looky! Oh, I'm so happy. The only one I'm not super happy with is this one. It's a little off the color that I wanted, but everything else is literally perfect. In the future, I will be making washi tape that's a little bit simpler than this. I understand that this is not always the best for journaling, but this is exactly what I wanted for my first ever washi tape. Oh, look how cute they look. So I don't think I'm gonna use this for like pictures because this is literally nothing. I was thinking like maybe I'll like write some stuff on the side, like reading set or matcha set or something like that, right? But I'm just gonna do the classic where like people just like roll out this much and then they stick the tape right here and then they take like the 3/4 angle shot. It'll be a classic and it'll be good. My only issue really is that the lighting in this room is not so great. Just like the lighting around here in general is not so great because we're surrounded by so many of these like beautiful giant trees. Not a complaint, but I do think in the future I want like some sort of like photo set so that I can just like set it up, turn on like a diffused light and then have a set ready at any time so that I can take good pictures. Because I did note when I did my user research that people do want pictures of like the actual product on my website, which makes a ton of sense. I understand that people want to see like the actual like paper quality and stuff, but because I always do like updates so last minute, it's really hard for me to like go out and do like photo shoots for all my products. Also, I'm like really not great at taking product pictures, which is something I'm just gonna have to get over, or I don't know, hire someone for. I think it's stupid if I hire someone for it. I'm such a tiny little business, but I probably do need to just like take a quick little course on taking pictures. I feel like every artist I know is like also like somehow part photographer. Like they all started out as photographers or something. And that is really smart. That was a good skill. You guys were so much smarter than me for doing that. Okay, so this is what the landing page is gonna look like. I updated my logo over here. So this is like the call to action that if you want to shop new arrivals, here they are. You can just click on this button, it'll go to all the new arrivals. And then the second slideshow is to introduce the washi tape. The washi tapes are here. I just need to add the shop now button, another call to action situation over here. And what else did I do? Oh, let me show you the pictures of the washi tape. So here's the washi tape, and look, it's a real picture of the actual washi tape because you guys told me you want to see the actual pictures of the product rather than just the drawings, which makes a ton of sense and how other e-commerce websites work. But yeah, I think these pictures look really good. And I just did them like today. They obviously could be done better. This is just with like an iPhone camera. But I think it looks pretty good. And I like this zoom in feature that Shopify has. Although I think it is a little jarring. Like when you have your mouse over here and you just go here and it zooms in like so much. Yeah, I do like it because then you can see all the little detail that I put into the washi tape. And then I took a picture of like every single washi tape and like I tried to get as many of the strips as possible to get onto the page to show you guys like all of the designs that are on the washi tape. There are definitely more than what's shown here, but I don't know. I just felt like it was excessive to go more than 3 strips. I'm very happy with this. And I did the same thing for the matcha washi tape, but I didn't take pictures of my sticker sheets yet because there's just so many of them and I want there to be like a very specific format for them and create like a whole like set for it, just like a mini set so I can use for my sticker sheets every single time so I can get the same picture every single time. But the issue is that I don't really have that set yet. I don't have like the vision in my head made yet, so I don't want to just like take temporary pictures and upload them. I'm just gonna do the same format I always do, and then after this launch and after the holiday launch, I'll fix my website and make sure all the listings are to what you guys want them to be, because the website's for you guys, not for me. But yeah, I feel like I'm getting a little bit delirious at this point. Just like listening to the crickets all day is like getting into my brain. It's like seeping in there and it's not making me feel well. It's also probably all the traveling yesterday too. But yeah, we're good on that. Now I just need to figure out the shipping situation, which is going to be a nightmare. But that's just computer work. I'll just see you guys tomorrow because the rest of this is so uninteresting. Just more cutting and then computer work. Hello, good morning. It is the day of our fall update, so it's very, very exciting. I got everything done last night in terms of like computer work. So I got the banners made. You guys saw me make that. I did all of my listings. So I got them all up and they're all ready for me just to click set to active and they'll be up. I feel like this has been like the smoothest like morning of I've ever had for an update before. So that's like really good. But it's also been like the most chaotic like leading up to an update. So I don't know. I think I prefer this better. Next time, hopefully no manufacturing issues, no shipping issues, so I don't have to fly somewhere just to go grab all my stuff. Anyway, unfortunately, I still haven't found a way to like fix the shipping issue. So washi tape and prints are still unavailable to international customers, but it is a goal by the end of the month. By November, guys. By November, I will find a way. I will throw as much money at this issue as possible. I found a couple of plugins that I might be able to use, but it does require me upgrading my Shopify account and also paying for the subscription. So that's like adding another $100 to $200. No, definitely. The subscription itself would be $80, and then I have to upgrade my Shopify account, which would be another $80. So it'd be $160 a month extra for the rest of my shop's life. But then again, in the grand scheme of things, like that's not a ton to pay for to expand the market so that I can sell prints and washi tape to people overseas. It's just, I don't know. I want to be able to find a better workaround around it, but I also don't want to be cheap. So that just might be the solution. Also, just because it's us, guys, it's just us right now. What does like 10 a.m. PST mean to people? Because without fail, I always get people ordering before 10 a.m. PST or messaging me like incessantly, emailing me at like 7 a.m., messaging me, DMing me, just asking like, hey, where are the washi tape? Where are the new sticker sheets? I don't see them on your website. And it's like, I don't know how else to say 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Like, I don't think it can get more specific than that. This is like a worse version of buy two, get one free, guys. Like, I just don't even know what to do. 10 a.m. PST. But yeah, it happens every time. I'm not mad. It's just like, I don't even know. Anyway, yesterday, what I did last night is what I don't recommend doing. I mean, I do recommend doing, but I don't recommend doing it the way I did. So, you know, I love Facebook Marketplace, and I've been looking for a way to organize like my washi tape and all the incoming inventory. I'm gonna be having like charms. Oh, I'm not gonna do charms, but like keychains, notepads, more washi tape, things like that. I need to find a way to store them and also have a way to easily access them when I'm packing orders. So I've been looking into these like Uline bins, but they're like kind of pricey when you buy more than one. Like the bins will be like $4 to $8 themselves, but in like a business, you need to order like 20 of them. And so it can get pretty pricey. And so I've been searching on Facebook Marketplace for people who are selling them at a cheaper price. And they're just bins, so it's cool to buy them used. And I found a guy that sold these. I have like 30 of these and I need to clean all of them because they're pretty gross. So it was such a steal. I got like 30 of them for $40, which is so freaking cheap, which is something I do recommend doing. Try to thrift as much as you can because you will always find like another small business owner selling off their stuff. But the thing I don't recommend is that this guy lived like an hour away and I drove there by myself with like a little pepper spray thing. But yeah, it was a little sketchy, but he turned out to be really nice and I liked his dogs. But anyway, I'm gonna wash these bins and then we're gonna lunch. So I got it in this size and I love that they're stackable and that I can like grab stuff right here. And it just makes it so convenient to be able to pack orders and see what I'm looking at. So not only did I get these big ones, but they also gave me these like little ones, which I think are also gonna be great for, you know, variety reasons. But yeah, now I'm just gonna clean the heck out of these things because I think they were just living in the garage and this is really gross. Like I found like 3 spiders yesterday and I just learned that when you release spiders that are like living in your house into the wild, they just die because they can't deal with like the change in environment. So that made me really, really sad. And I just like don't know what to do with the extra spiders, you know? Like the spiders that just like kind of live here already, I let them just like hang out. They can spend as much time as they want here. But like, I don't know about bringing in new spiders. So I did release them to the outside knowing that it was going to be their death. But I just couldn't bring myself to smush them, you know, with my own foot. You guys probably didn't need to know that much about my spider ethics. One done, a bunch more to go. Feel like falling deeper. Cold nights 난 너무 싫어. 기다리기에는 너무 길어. 줬던 내 사랑이 식어. 기대만 하는 것도 난 힘들어. No, I can't, just can't. 가져 내 마음을, 놔줘 내 가슴을 다 바쳐 사랑하기엔 내 자신이 너무 걱정돼 바보 같은 생각이야. 알아 멍청해. 상상만으로도 좋은 상상만으로도 힘든 이중적인 면을 가지고 있어. 사랑이라는 거. Oh yeah. Baby can't you come with me? Can't you hold my hand and lead? 근데 있잖아 너라면 다를까 생각이 들어. Okay, I was putting away washi tape and then I looked up at my phone and it was 9:58, which means that my drop is happening like right now. It's like 9:59 right now. Okay, so just going to switch all of my drafts into active. Oh, I wish there was like a way to know exactly when it turns 10. Oh, okay, it turns 10. It turned 10. Okay, now we just wait to see if we get orders or not. Oh! We have 3 orders already. Wow, that was really fast. Some of you guys are like hovering your finger over the... Some of you guys are refreshing the website. My God. Oh, wow. Okay, oh my God, my phone's going crazy. Oh my God, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna get back to putting away my washi tape, but we have like orders, like a lot of orders coming in. Like if I look at the live site right now, we have 50 people who are live visitors right now. If I refresh the page. We have 81 live visitors right now. What the heckaronies? Okay. I'm just stressing myself out if I keep looking at this. Like this is very good so far, but I don't want to like freak myself out by the numbers and like keep looking at it. So I'm gonna go back to fixing up my washi tape and I'll look back in like 10 minutes and we'll see how many sales we got. Again, the first 50 people get like an extra like bonus gift. So that's what's causing like the need to buy right away. But it's gonna slow down by a lot after like the first 30 minutes, I'm pretty sure. But right now, oh my God, I've never had like a sale that fast before, let alone 3, like right off the bat. That was really crazy. Anywho, back to work. So I told you guys that I was gonna check in with you in like 10 minutes, but then I ended up not doing that because I was getting so overwhelmed looking at my phone, constantly buzzing, and like I just felt overwhelmed. This is like not complaining. This is like such a great thing. This is like the best thing ever. So I told you guys again, first 50 orders get a special gift. And we had the first 50 orders in by 10:03. So you guys were really, really fast to get those in. That was actually insane. We hit 100 orders within the first 30 minutes, which is again, like insane. And then it slowed down significantly. So that's how I have always anticipated it. Usually orders come in within the first 30 minutes and then huge plummet down. And I'll get like 200 orders in total over the weekend. Right now we're 2 hours in and I am at 100. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'm at 154 orders right now. I know a lot of other shops will get like much more than that. But like for me, like I've never had that amount within such a short amount of time. And also the fall down hasn't been as significant. It's like more like this kind of curve rather than like this kind of curve. And I don't know, I'm just like so incredibly grateful. I don't know how many more orders will come in the rest of the weekend. If it just stops here, I'll be like, I'm already so happy. Like, I'm cool. No, I don't need any more orders. It's fine. I don't know. I think I'm just like delirious and so tired and overwhelmed by like the feelings of gratitude and just, I don't know. I'm gonna end the video here. This has been a very chaotic fall shop update. Hopefully the winter one will not be as crazy, but we need to get started on it like right now. So the next video will be packing my orders, I guess. My Portugal vlog will come up at some point. I don't know. And then we're gonna work on the fall stuff, and then we're gonna work on a calendar. Ooh, that'll be fun. But yeah, thank you. Just thank you so much. I feel like I sound so disingenuous right now, but I'm like, I'm just like so overwhelmed by the amount of support and love I'm receiving, and just like hearing the phone buzz, it's like driving me insane, but in a good way. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for ever giving me the time of day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Baby, can't you come with me? Can't you hold my